Laurel, thanks for coming along today. It's really good. Just so people know who you are, what keeps you busy day in, day out?
What keeps me busy is that I'm an academic at the University of Queensland, and I teach and research in the area of urban planning. My particular interest in urban planning is around social justice in the city. So how do we make fantastic cities and neighbourhoods where people can thrive and where community wellbeing is obvious?
Okay, that's great. And what do you do when you knock off in the afternoon?
When I knock off in the afternoon, I'm a mother, so I'm a working mum, so I'm a busy mum. I've just come from some volunteering at my daughter's school fete, so I do as much volunteering and support of my community, my school community, my friendships and my family as I can.
Excellent. I mean, I was very specific about asking you to be on my campaign team because I know that whole area of urban design and social planning and all of those things is so crucial. You can get it so right and so wrong. When I first met you, I've seen you have a lot of wisdom in that area. And, you know, we have some massive challenges in Logan over the next 50 years, let's say, getting that right, because we've got so much opportunity. It's what you said earlier, you know, it's kind of the place between, which Pam Parker calls the heart of southeast Queensland, and it is, and it's so accessible to all those areas. I'm going to walk around it in a few weeks' time. We have a lot here that people, the hidden gems here, but it's got so much to offer and needs to be carefully planned.
Definitely, Ken. I think about Logan for me, and I've been thinking about Logan since you approached me to be part of your team, which, and I, as I said to you at the time, so supportive of you because of your authenticity and your leadership skills, which I've seen. But one thing I know about Logan is that Logan, as a place in between Brisbane and the Gold Coast, so the two big sort of orbs, the two growth centres, it has suffered and almost in some ways been severed due to big infrastructure projects like M1 severs the community.
Going through the middle.
We've had big power line projects proposed for Logan, which the the community has opposed. They always seem to be suffering from proposals that connect Brisbane and the Gold Coast through Logan without considering this as a place in its own right. Logan's identity is important, and part of its identity, its future identity, is around a vision for how it looks and feels, what it's like to walk around here. Because we know a lot of people drive around here, and that's one of the issues in Logan is through. It's through traffic on major roads, and it's a very car dependent community. That needs to shift in the next 50 years. That needs to shift in the next 10 years. Urban design is
where people live and work and play.
Absolutely, and they can do that comfortably in a way that's not costing them a lot of money to own a car, and that's not impacting the environment and the amenity of the place the way that the car dependence is. This is a place with, as you said, it's got a lot of local asset that's unknown, and I know you're the man to change that. I know you can reconfigure that view so that Logan has a rebirth, if you like, and is known as a place that is destination. It's a place to be, it's a place you want to be, and when you live there, you're proud to live there. And
a lot of that is about planning and proper planning and thought and engaging everybody from the grassroots up on that. It's about healthy families, healthy planning, healthy, all of that will bring about that where people want to come to Logan, not to drive through Logan.
Definitely, and I agree with you. I think that to build on the local assets and to have community be proud of where they're from totally changes people's outlook.
We've got all the streets in Logan. We've got Struggle Street for sure, but we've got Billionaire Street. We've got Middle Class Street. We've got all those streets in Logan. And you know what's good about Struggle Street in Logan is that Struggle Street can soon become one of those other streets because there's so much opportunity.
That's right, so we can build people up from where they're at.
Come in, we'll get you going, Give you a hand. Hand up, not a hand out. And that is exactly what it's about. And it's about knowing who I am and being proud of who I am, and both as a city and as individuals. And as we build strong families, we build strong kids who know who they are, who don't have to be defined by anybody else. That's how we build a strong city.
I totally agree with you. And I know those aren't just words for you because I've seen you in action. And so my support for you in Logan is because of that very sentiment, because you have that set of values and you can action them. I've seen you work to implementation. So you're not just a talk man. For me, you have a great deal of authenticity, which I think people are looking for in their leadership.